what's up, you guys? It is Melissa. Welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Melissa, and please consider subscribing before you leave because I put out 3 to 4 videos every single week. Yes, ma'am. Okay, you guys, so today's video is going to be about what it is like being a first responder's wife, okay? So I'm going to give you guys, I think I have 16 or 17 like bullet points written down that I'm going to tell you guys about. And if you are an EMT, a medic, a firefighter's wife, you can totally relate to these things. And if not, maybe you will learn something. So please stick around, keep watching, and find out how I live my life pretty much without my husband, okay? Alright guys, so I'm just going to read these off as I have them written down. But first, I need to tell you that my husband does have a regular job where he works 50 to 60 hours each week. Yes, that is a lot of hours. It's a lot of hours. So he is gone from about 8 in the morning till sometimes 7, 8, 9, 10 at night, depending on how much work he has to do. So he does have a regular job on top of being an EMT and a firefighter, okay? He is a first responder, so let me just put that out there so you're not confused. So I'm going to go ahead and start. Here we go. First of all, you can 100% count on being awakened all hours of the night by the radio and the pager, talking and beeping and alarming. You're going to be woken up. The whole family is going to be woken up, okay? He will go on calls where he will have no cell service and he will have no way to contact you for hours at a time because he is somewhere with no cell service, and you will worry your tail off. Sometimes his mood will change when he gets back from a call because he has lost a patient. You will have to wash his uniforms separate from everything else. So not just his work uniform, he also has, his EMS uniform that you're going to have to wash separate and sanitize and do all that good stuff. He will not be able to go into detail about what has happened or what he has seen because of HIPAA law. It's just policy, so he's not going to be able to give you every little detail of what has happened. If you have kids, you are going to have to be the default parent most of the time. It's going to feel like you're a single parent some of the time because he's gone a lot. He will miss meals with the family because as soon as you sit down to eat, I know all my other EMT firefighting wives know exactly what I'm talking about. As soon as you freaking sit down to do something, watch a movie, eat, do something together, he's gonna get a call. You know that you're always safe when you're with him. You will learn a lot of useful medical information. Whether or not you want to, he's gonna talk to you about it and you're gonna be learning something. So you might actually be able to help someone if you're in a traumatic situation. Special occasions like holidays and stuff really don't mean that much. When you're, and this is especially true for our EMT and firefighters that are full-time, that are there all the time, that have to actually spend Christmas away from their family in its entirety. But yes, there will be calls on Christmas, on Thanksgiving, on 4th of July, and he will have to leave the get-together or the dinner or whatever to go help someone else's family. Do not expect sympathy. When you have a minor boo-boo that you think is so serious, you're like, oh my God, like I think I need stitches, like holy shit, I'm freaking out. He is going to be like, girl, please put a band-aid on that and go on about your life, okay? Because he has done seen people's insides falling out and their bones like sticking out. He is not here for your little boo-boos. He is not going to show you no sympathy unless you are really hurt. I pray for my husband all the time. I pray for his safety when he is going on calls. I pray that he makes the very best medical decisions when he has another person's life in his hands. I pray for him all the time. Your kids will get used to it. If daddy was in the living room when they went into the bedroom and they come back out and he's gone, they're automatically going to say, is daddy on a call? Your kids are just going to get used to him not being here every second. You can expect him to be late, especially my husband and his friends, friends on the EMS squad. After a call, they get to talking. It might not have anything to do with the call, but they all know each other. And, they all talk about the same stuff. So expect him to be late because he's hanging out and talking with his friends. You must understand that your honey-do list may not get done in the timely manner that you think it should, because he is busy doing other stuff and he's not going to be able to get to it because he's going to be going on calls. He's going to be doing different stuff. Don't expect it to get done at a certain time. I mean, can't we go ahead and agree that men never do stuff when we want them to on time anyway? So, yeah. He will have meetings, training, and classes several times a month, and he will be gone for several hours for those as well. But that's just something to be expected when you sign up to volunteer to be a first responder with the EMS or fire department. It's going to take up a lot of your time. It's going to take sacrifice from your family, from your wife. Your wife is going to need to be on board 100% because she is going to have to take care of everything at the house most of the time and with the kids because he's super busy. On top of work, doing 2 other things. He comes home to sleep sometimes. He comes home to sleep all the time. He sometimes only gets here long enough to sleep. So yeah, you just have to be super understanding if you're wanting to go into the field or if you are an EMT firefighter wife. I sympathize with you. I'm not complaining at all. My husband loves what he does and I want him to do what he loves to do because it makes him happy. And, you know, I enjoy being at home and doing things for the kids. Him relying on me and not having to worry about that. He knows that I've got his back. You know, I'm here for whatever other support that he needs. So, yeah, it works out for us right now. And hopefully one day he's going to look back and remember all the sacrifices that I made for him right now. And he is going to let me maybe do my own thing sometime, okay? Maybe that will happen one day, okay? You guys, that was like just a little inside to my life. This is something that's like a big part of my life, so I wanted to share it with you guys because I do have a lot of questions like, you know, where's your husband? Or like, why does your husband work so much? Or like, what does your husband do? Because you say he does a lot of stuff and he's like hardly ever home. So that is what he does. And that's just our life right now. It works for us. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I really love every single one of you, and I will see you in my next video.